Hello and welcome to Moments with PB. Guess what? Today I am with someone very, very special. I will do his signature and you will know who I am talking about. Hey! Ika Godladibiwa. Today I am with, I call him Didi. I am with Bossman DaGodMc. Not just any kind of MC, DaGodMc. Didi, welcome to the show.
Thank you very much.
So good to see you, sir.
My pleasure.
Then how did it come about? Maybe let's even start. How did it come about this your signature? Because in your videos I wait for it. Like, trigger that. Hey, it can go. How did it even come about it? Maybe let's start from this.
Oh, well, is it life is about signature.
Yes, sir.
You know.
Yes, sir.
So signature moments.
Yes, sir.
You might get it sleeping, you might get it from a song, you might get it from another person.
Yes, sir.
And it's possible the person that dropped it did not catch the rema.
That's true.
So I heard it one day, and in my spirit, I was hearing beyond what that person said.
Actually.
You know, I started thinking about the woman with the issue of blood. That is actually where I dwelt.
Okay.
Ikebudibiwa, and Jesus took over.
Wow.
She went to several doctors.
Wow.
So anytime I shout Ikebudibiwa, I'm always reaffirming that Jesus is in control.
Praise God. Praise God.
Actually, what
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, viewers. Now you know where it came from. Thank you so much, the Boss MC. Thank you, sir, for that wonderful introduction. Okay. The reason why we are here today, sir, is there are lots of youth, sir, who does think that things just happen, and whatever success anyone has attained, he just attained it. So that's why by the way, I say you a godly comedian, number one, and a godly MC. So there are times when you go for events, and not to bring down or belittle any MC, but there are kind of maybe vulgar words you hear, in occasions, although maybe the word setting, it's fine, but sometimes you want to ask yourself, how did I get into this place? Because of what they say as MCs, but I like hearing you or being where you are, because it's true, it's a godly MC you're doing and a godly comedian, but you still have fun to it. That fun part is not taken away, So that's one good thing I really admire about you, sir. And but before we go into all of this, I just want to ask Dede. I call him Dede, like I said. Of four trades or four skills or profession, how did you come to choose being an MC? Is it something you've craved for, or how did it all happen? I just want us to share a little bit on that, sir.
All right, thank you very much. The
you,
truth
sir.
is that some of the things we do is basically talent.
Okay, sir.
Is inherent, is within.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
I found out that I am an entertainer by
sir.
nature.
Okay, sir.
So, but tilting towards MCing, I maybe my uncle, the only brother of my mom,
Yes, sir.
was an MC during
Wow.
the days.
Wow.
He
Okay.
was very popular in the village.
Okay, sir.
I didn't like his antecedents because
Okay.
of how rowdy he was.
Okay, sir.
But he was still my very good uncle.
Okay, sir.
But eventually, I started seeing that I'm tilting towards doing this.
Okay.
But then I've been a bad man. When I gave my life to Christ, I said to myself, I can't continue doing this talent
Yes,
this
sir.
way.
This way. Yes.
So I needed to refine,
Yes.
change the terrain.
Mhm.
So, but usually I was singing basically,
Oh, okay. You were singing basically
purely a
okay.
reggae singer.
Yeah.
full time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
But because at the point I left singing, just not leaving it per se, but I left actively, like the people I used to for my rehearsals. I am a very passionate person.
Okay, sir.
So people I use for rehearsals, some of them photo. I didn't have money to be taking them transport, come and
Transport.
back. And seeing these children took their own money for
sir.
feeding and
Yes, sir.
transport, and we come and rehearse, I was demoralized.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
So I said, since I am good with talk,
Okay.
I can make money here and go back to music. Time is going though.
Yes.
But
Yes, sir.
God did not disappoint me either way. I'm
sir.
still singing, but
Wow.
not as strong as I would have.
I will. Yes, sir. Okay.
So now
Okay.
the MC part
Yes.
was actually what I took up strongly, because I went for a wedding a
sir.
friend of mine that's an evangelist.
Okay,
It was
sir.
actually, he played active part before we got saved in Thunderbolt Sermon
Okay.
Preachers International.
Okay, sir.
So, Brother Nana's wedding, I went there.
Okay. Okay.
So during that wedding, that time you see people, so many people are MCs.
Yes,
You
sir.
don't actually
Yes, sir.
differentiate. You just have people.
Exactly.
So, but I got there. This man is a firebrand.
Wow. Okay.
I was born again already.
Yes, sir.
I was in the program to help run around and then maybe sing
Yes, sir.
when there's opportunity.
Opportunity.
But
yes,
I
sir.
heard the MC talk to me directly, and he was
Mm.
thinking of
Mm.
alcohol as in fully. Not because I'm condemning him,
Of course. Of course.
but I knew at that point,
Yes, sir.
Evangelist Nana will not be happy
Yes, sir.
knowing that his MC
Yes,
was
sir.
wrong.
It's true. It's true.
So then and then I told myself, Lord, help me.
Yes, sir.
I need to take over the anchoring of pastors' weddings. That's where
Wow. Wow. Okay.
church functions,
Okay.
so that it will be right peg in right
Sir.
spaces.
That's true.
Do you understand? That's actually when I took up anchoring the program fully. But I also said I'm a funny person naturally, so I
Yes.
needed to also be part of. When I look at some Christians, they say, "Yeah, funny," but I said to them, listen to some preachers, like that lady. Well, I've forgotten her name now, but I used to cite examples where when she's preaching, you'll be laughing,
It's true.
but healings will be taking place.
Hallelujah.
So
Hallelujah.
I said to them, healing comes through laughter. The
Wow.
Bible says
healing
it
comes
already.
through laughter.
Yes.
Wow. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So I said it is a spiritual thing that I'm doing.
Yes. Yes.
Even in my comedy shows, people have been healed for lumps, migraines. I don't talk about this, but one of the reverends said, talk about them because they are not normal.
True.
They are not the usual comedy
They are
stuff.
not. It's true. They are not.
So, but then that is what it is. So I started doing that comedy, doing it really for the kingdom. That's why I said just God MC.
Yes.
I didn't want to come to a program where somebody will say nonsense
Yes.
on the altar.
Yes. Yes.
So it breaks me. So I can't have this gift and not use it here. That was how I took it upon myself and started moving.
Wow. Wow. Well, I believe you've been enjoying yourself so much that has been shared today, and much more is coming your way. So even I know you do have is it Kingdom Laugh? Is it
Just like Kingdom Groove.
Just Laugh? You initiated it, sir?
Yes.
Okay. So how does it really run? Is it a yearly, monthly?
It's yearly. It's
Okay.
yearly.
When is the next one coming up?
June 21st.
June 25th. It's not foul.
The boy, the man, the father.
Wow. You heard it, the boy, the man, the father. So it's
that's on a Father's Day. So I'm concentrating.
Okay,
My shows are going to run on fathers now.
Okay. So please, can we even know the venue? So that
Rockview,
Okay.
the main hall. Yes.
You have moved those, before.
That was last year. It was I did it last year at
Okay,
Rockview.
at
Yes.
Rockview.
Yes.
Wow,
So I
wow.
just had to shoot. I was doing it in church.
Exactly, because I know
I
it's
did
a
it
church
at
thing.
Concord. I did it at I started
Wow.
at hotel.
Wow.
Did at Concord.
Okay.
Did at Art Novo Event Center severally.
Okay, sir.
Then
Okay.
COVID-19 came.
Okay.
Most of the people who
okay.
supporting you, you won't kill them.
Of-
You will not muscle this thing that's exerting the con. So
true,
I
it's true.
decided to allow them breed. I went to church that was cheaper for me to
Yes,
handle.
yes.
But then again,
Yes, sir.
in church, that altar setting,
It's true.
I know
It's
I'm
true.
bringing holy jokes.
It's true.
But some people in their mindset, because of the kind of money I'm spending, I want
Yes,
to
sir.
collect tickets.
Yes, sir.
In their
Yes,
mind, I shouldn't collect money in
In
church.
church. Okay. Okay. I see
And
the
then
point
my
now.
church became very there are so many things that have been done in the City Church Festival of Assembly. There are so many things that have been done there.
Okay.
Aesthetics.
Yeah.
I felt if it's raining and people march outside and coming, it will
yes,
soil the place
soil the
completely.
place. Yes, sir.
I said, God help me. Let me go outside, not because of pride,
Yes.
but
yes,
because
yes,
it's necessary.
It's necessary.
And he helped me. So
Wow.
I said, it's out.
Wow. Okay. So, sir, he said it's the month of June, right?
June
So
21st.
please, we'll drop his handles, and of course we'll keep in touch to also follow up on that event. Okay, sir. I know because as a gospel comedian and also an MC, your inspiration, I'm kind of, how do you, because you always crack jokes a lot, bully jokes actually. So how do these things come? Yeah, because sometimes it's even difficult to make somebody laugh to start with. You're a good dancer too.
Yes, I does. I acting.
You act.
Yes. Nollywood have been
Wow.
featured some films.
Okay, okay. So, but I'm concerned about your inspiration. Really, where do you draw inspiration from to make people laugh? Because I know what makes you stand out is your ability to be more innovative, creative, in the way you make or in your profession. So I want to ask, is it when you sleep you get the inspiration, or is it do you get it from life? I just want to
Life.
know. Wow. Okay.
Aside the fact that I can actually something can drop, every human being has a time you if you talk to yourself and tell yourself the truth, there are times things come to you by, like, it just like
Yeah.
it
A
comes.
flash. Someone.
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
What I do sometimes, like there's a song I did in my church for our anniversary. It came by a
Okay.
flash. I
Wow.
knew I
Wow.
was
Okay.
going to forget it. I recorded it.
Wow. Okay.
I sang it out and
Wow.
recorded it
Okay.
and left
Okay.
it.
Mm.
During rehearsals, I forgot it. I've had to play it
Play it.
and it
Wow.
came back.
Wow. Yes.
You
Yes.
understand? So
Yes.
but then naturally it's like life events.
Mm.
Things happen.
Mm.
I talk about them,
Mm.
talk about family. I talk about my wife a lot. Things that
Yeah.
happen.
Yeah. Yeah.
So instead of me to yab anybody,
Yes.
I tell you life stories in my house that are funny.
Mm.
So I make them, I tell them in a way that it will make you laugh.
Mm.
But it happened in my house.
Mm.
So instead of me to come and be lying about me being in the flight with Dangote, it's a lie. I would rather say things that I know about, because if I say I want to share clean jokes, there's no point
Yes.
lying.
Mhm.
If I want you to imagine, I will tell you in the joke, I'll say, imagine me in a flight with Dangote. You know that we are now in the realm of imagination. So anything I create there will make you laugh, but imagine it.
Yes, that's true. Wow, wow. Thank you so much. Now I know there will be stiff competition. When I mean stiff competition, maybe between those who are in the world or who are doing secular and those who are maybe Christian. So, how do you have you ever faced any challenge in that regard where people tend to mock you or people tend to say, since you are not doing secular, have you lost jobs because of this? I don't know if you've
I
lost
have
jobs.
lost jobs. I've also rejected jobs.
Okay, okay,
Because I know somebody that loved
okay.
me so much, he didn't understand
Hmm.
the way I was
Yes.
operating. That he invited me to come for a wine, that's an alcoholic beverage
Yes. Okay.
testing for me to be the MC. It was going to be big money. He wanted me to make money, but I knew it was not going to help the brand I'm building.
Yes, yes.
So
yes.
I told him, sorry, thank you for loving me this much, but this is not in the brand. This is not how I'm building mine. So, but that is me rejecting loss too. So there are times you also, somebody will mention your name, they say, and a church guy, and they won't call you. Though the job doesn't have any religious background, it's maybe a secular job.
Yes.
I do secular jobs. I do
Yes,
weddings.
yes,
I do burial programs. I do anniversaries, and these are secular jobs. But somebody will also say, so, but if it's club, I don't go.
Okay. Okay.
I don't go.
Okay.
So, and most people that spend a lot of money, they spend it in club.
So
So you might not be popular because these people don't know you. They don't see you.
They
So
don't.
that's why I
They
love
don't.
internet and what we're doing here. When you
Yes,
start
yes,
posting and bombing often, people will start noticing.
Yes,
But this
that
guy,
something is happening.
yeah,
Yes.
so that is just it.
Wow, wow. Thank you so much for that. Was there a time you ever felt like giving up? Was it?
The giving up was not giving up because
Okay.
I'm living my life. I remember when I was in school, I was threatened by cultists that if I don't join, I later join them. But if I don't join, I will stop singing because I was an entertainer already. So I told them that I entertain without crowd. I stay in my room and make myself laugh. In my house, I make my children and my wife laugh. So much that you may not see it, and I don't care if you're not seeing it. So that is what internet made available for us to now post this thing so that people can see. So at a point, the only discouragement I had was this thing, the availability of this gadgets now that I didn't have them.
Okay.
So there are some contents that I could not push because human resource, finances, and I didn't stop doing those things, but it stopped showing. So at a point, I was like, this thing is just difficult to push this thing the way I would love to. That was a discouragement. But as per my life, the entertainment is a lifestyle. I go and I walk like a cripple on the road, and people will be laughing. I went to ShopRite and I walked with my hand. Somebody was like, "What are you doing?" This is my life. I don't need anything to make me do them.
Yes, yes.
And that is why that's why I've not made a lot of money too. Because the business part of this thing
Yes.
is something I want to tell the young people when it gets
Yes.
there. Learn
Yes.
the business
Yes.
part. I did not learn the business part of the trade of this entertainment. Yes, I did not. At a point, I called some people. I said, "Be my manager. Make money on my head. What I have is too much. I am the most talented person I know. I am. Yes. There's some things I will do now. You will be you will be shocked here and now. You know. So I know I'll be 52 this year.
Wow.
You know. So I know I'm not, the energy might not be the same anymore.
Yes, yes.
But there's still energy. Just God's grace. But I want the younger people to learn the business part of this trade. I'm learning it. I might teach them later. But though with internet, no time is lost.
It's true.
You can recover quickly. But when you start early, there's an edge.
There's an edge. There's an edge. Wow, thank you so much. I remember I want to ask also the old evangelist.
Yes.
I hope you've not stopped, sir. Because many people, because one thing about internet is that it's as though even those who know you don't even want to like or even share your content.
Yeah.
But it doesn't mean that I don't watch it.
Yes.
But I get inspired each time I watch that. I believe I got it right.
The old evangelist.
The old
Yes.
evangelist. So in fact, that was what really brought out this Chicago that you
Yes,
were.
that's
Yeah.
where it's from.
Okay.
That
So
is where it's
what's
from.
the inspiration behind that too? Because I know people too want to know this.
Is it when you want to talk to the governor, you can talk to him as an old man.
Yes.
And he will not feel insulted.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You can talk to him as a pastor, he will not feel insulted. So now I'm the old pastor.
Old pastor.
So I can actually say, so hope in my joke. So I will talk to him now like my child, though he is my governor and my organ.
Of course.
You understand?
I get what
But in that disparate nature, I come out as an old evangelist.
Yes.
So and now when I want to attack some issues that has to do with the church, that's where my own area is. When I want to attack such issues, it's better I appear elderly. It's psychological.
Yes,
and then as a Christian man. So when anything I talk about that time, let me share this. God told me not to stop that.
Yes, sir.
The reason why you're saying hearing Ika is because I'm afraid not to allow that old evangelist part die. Because that is actually the brand that should move to somewhere. So, but I believe that with time now, I'll put some, because shooting and content is not,
it's not easy.
I'm teaching my children now to the girls to start shooting.
Yes.
Because I started with them before. It didn't continue. As my soldiers, I was using them as a military cantonment. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I stopped because one, the person that will cover distance, it became an issue. So my second daughter wants to go into videography and all that. So signed up with Boogus. I said, beautiful. My first daughter is a singer, but I want her to also go into, so that if somebody is doing something, you cover. If this one is doing, you cover. So that we have content back to back. Consistency is what makes this is
true, but that's true, sir. That's true, sir.
So I will go back to that. Somebody told me, called me in comment and said, old evangelist is. I know one solid comedian that called me because of that.
Yes.
And then again, I'm looking for a spray that I can be using for it, because
Okay.
what I use falls off.
Okay.
And it's also difficult to put it. So, but if I can get a spray
that
will leave
after.
So these are issues.
Wow. Thank you so very much. So, viewers, you've heard him. So, in no short time, we will also have the old evangelist back at your screen. All right, so your final words, because I do know that there are lots of people who, at first, or ab initio, may not want to even delve into MC, or maybe they don't see it as something being creative or something that one should really even go into. So, just like you talk about the little challenges one may face, I just want you to talk to our audience. Your final words
Well,
of encouragement, sir.
let me talk to the people in my jurisdiction. You're a young man, you're talented, you're a young man, you know that you have a calling to talk, be an MC. Learn. Sit down and learn. My academy is coming up. I'm floating my academy for those that want to learn my way. Those that want to be sound comedian, you don't want to get dirty about it. You can join my academy. You can also join my academy if you want it clean. You want to be an MC that do only corporate events. You can join the academy. I'll show you the way. I've actually mentored and produced young, vibrant MCs that are doing so well. I'm proud to say that if you search out for Chusi Damians, Chusi Damian is doing so well. That one is that the dad brought wine and the pastor brought wine to me and said, this man said he wants to learn under you. His first traditional wedding MC work, we anchored it with earpiece. He was there. I was in my house. He put earpiece. And he will say, Daddy, is it the cola before this? I will say, no, it is this before. That's the way we did it. But now he anchored, even he was part of the people that anchored when Iwana left. Okay. It was one of the, even his birthday, he was, imagine that level. So imagine what he's making. And also, I can hit my chest and say, join me if you want to do this the right way, so that you can also learn the business part early. Because I want to encourage you. Then consistency. I want to beg you, consistency. If you start, don't stop. Don't let anything discourage you. If you stop, somebody is running already. Before you turn, say, we used to faster. Some say we used to be here together, like me. And there's some things I remember because there was a day they called me for a program. I said, let me share the places that was disadvantaged. Let me just share some things that I regretted. I told them, Messi is my friend, little sister. Easy, my little brother. I anchored all his programs.
Wow. When you say Messi, which of the Messi? Wow. Did you hear that? Messi,
yes. Yes. Right. We are very close.
Okay.
She used to shoot some of the musicals and send to me. They look. That's the truth. You understand? Easy. From all his programs I handled, from Absu to Umuaya to Obibo to Port Harcourt, until things became bigger and then.
Yes.
And you see, when they are moving and you're not moving in what you're doing the same pace.
It's true.
There's a possibility they leave you, not because they're ignoring you,
true.
but because they moved on. They moved on. You know. But I want to also encourage people that have moved on. Don't forget those that helped you when you are putting things together. We will not all be very successful. Forget it. We'll not, as in what I mean is very successful, will not be the same level. Everybody. It's not possible. So some people will forever be a help. Some people will always be a support. Some people are called to support those that are running. But they are successful in supporting you. When you run and fly, don't forget them. It's very, very important. So that they don't start feeling bad. Because whether they like it or yes, where they are succeeding, but they cannot be where you are by virtue of their calling. So some of us are like that. At this age, there's some things I will not venture into again. But if there's any way we've crossed paths and we've been good, don't let it go because you have moved to somewhere that maybe is around. Life, especially those that are Christians, those are the ones I'm talking about.
I know. Wow. But then you did not do that your signature. So
because I've not gotten there.
Oh, we've not gotten there. All right. So I want to thank you for listening to all that he has said. We'll put his bio, we'll put up his handles on social media. And remember, he talked about his show coming up in the month of June, I believe, sir.
Yes.
So, but we'll keep pushing it, and so that you can be part of it. Praise God. Okay. So, at this point, this is where we sign out, and Thank you so much for coming to our studio. We're grateful.
I'm grateful. This is a remarkable one for me, and it's on a Good Friday.
Yeah, it's on a Good Friday.
In any moment from now, I don't know where Jesus is. That if they have taken him close to get,
I guess it's Golgotha.
Golgotha now. You know, so for you that is watching us, Jesus died for us. So what we are doing today is remembering not that he's dying again,
Yeah.
but don't let us allow that to be in vain. So that on the last day when I say, it can't be like the